Hello everyone, my name is McKenzi. I live in Mesa, Arizona, and I take classes full-time while working and doing YouTube. I am also in a professional choir currently. They're called the Cantilena Chorale. If you've heard of us, then let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make sure to start calling out times and dates of our concerts. Now, this is my first animation and all, and it's about something that has taken up my life for the past 6.5 years. College. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kenzie, why the heck did it take you so long to finish your degree? Aren't you supposed to get done with college in like 4 years? Well, yes and no. That is only a possibility if you were lucky and either had parents that paid for everything for you or had really good scholarships so you didn't have to worry about money at all. Or be transgender, gay, black, or any minority at all. Unfortunately for me, I did not have that luxury. I am a Caucasian white girl who had a father that earned enough money so that I couldn't be considered for financial aid, but didn't make enough money so that he could pay for my education. So, up until a couple years ago, I paid for my education by myself. Except for the first year when I was looking for a job that was a nightmare to live with. Now that we have all of that ickiness out of the way, let's talk about which colleges I attended. The first college I attended was Mesa Community College, or MCC. However, I went into my education not knowing what the heck I was doing. I was a high school student with many dreams, become a singer, an author, and I even wanted to become a photographer. My initial plan was to get a certificate in creative writing and write my way through being a music student, then settle down with that and take photography classes once I got a music performance degree. As you can probably guess, after my first semester, I got a huge slap in my face since you're supposed to go for a bachelor's before even considering a certificate of completion. I went into my second semester of college really confused, but I decided to take a couple of music courses since I loved music so much. That semester, I learned that you could take private voice lessons, which was something I had always wanted to do, so in the fall of 2011, I went headfirst into a music degree at MCC. However, even then, I was very anxious to get out of MCC at the time and was looking for a four-year college to go to. I applied to a lot of colleges, but chose to go to Northern Arizona University fall of 2012 because most of my friends at the time were there, and I didn't want to be completely alone, so I took the opportunity. Unfortunately for me, going to NAU was a big mistake. For one, my voice teacher hated me because I didn't take diction that semester, and another, I was stuck inside of my dorm alone most of the time. I enjoyed the solitude, but after a while, even my friends didn't want to hang out with me because I was so alone and clingy to them. Plus, financial aid at the time did not follow through the way it was promised and threw both me and my family for a loop, so kind of was better on both ends for me to just come home. Needless to say, I moved back down and attended MCC again, basically recovering from that dark time in my life. With a lot of hard work, by spring 2014, I graduated from MCC with an Associate's in Arts and a General Studies degree. I had kind of decided during this time that I would only be an Associate's achiever, not anywhere close to what I had imagined back in high school, so I had to decide what to do next. Well, I decided to take some fun classes. I took Japanese and Zumba, along with my other music classes that I was taking at the time. I remember the semester because it was the semester my friends were preparing to audition for Ottawa University for an education degree. I never wanted to be a teacher. I thought the idea of staying in one room was horrendous and boring. Plus, I was a person that enjoyed doing stuff instead of teaching. So in my mind, it was like a no-brainer, like don't go out there and teach. However, I had a feeling that I would regret not trying, so I signed up, auditioned, and I got in. I was officially a music education major at this online school called Ottawa University. Didn't really know what it meant at the time, but I was sure trying my hardest to make it work. In fact, the first semester of Ottawa was very easy for me, but it soon got more and more difficult to maintain. I went from a dedicated A-B student to a non-motivated B, C, possibly D student in the span of a year. By spring 2016, I was ready to give up. Toss in my towel, call it the end. I was fed up with myself and where I was at the time, both at school and at work. There was a lot more going on, but those things are more personal to me. But I was able to talk to my brother-in-law about how I was feeling, and he convinced me to keep going. So I did. Completely failing one of my classes that semester and way needing a break after all of that. Luckily, I was able to take a break fall 2nd, 2016, but I knew that my life needed to be fixed. I went and talked to my counselor, and she gave me 2 options. I could either change courses altogether and get a communications degree, which would have actually had taken me a lot longer to do instead of the course that I was actually on, or I could get a music pedagogy degree, emphasis in vocal studies, and be able to still graduate on time. For those of you wondering, it's basically the study of music and then the study of teaching voice. I knew that if I got this degree that I would not have a steady job. I might not even have a job in music at all. But despite all of that, I chose that option because it would get me out of school sooner than anything else. I honestly didn't really even care that I wasn't even going to get a job. I just wanted to be done with school. So we come to the present right now, and if all goes well this semester, I should be walking in January. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this. You guys are the best. I am sorry that it was kind of depressing. It's just, that was kind of my story. It's not a very, very bright, cheerful story or anything like that. Anyway, if you liked what you see, then please give this video a thumbs up, and you're more than welcome to look at any of the other videos that I have up on my channel. My channel is Kuda Sings, and I will be posting this animation on there, and it should go fairly well. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing, and stay awesome. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, my peeps.